So Concrete Cowboys, how many like official members do you have?
So we got like 4.5 riders. Mikey,
4.5.
Yeah, so
Mikey's
we
the
got
half.
Mikey's the half rider.
Mikey's doing stunts. We got to give him.
But he's half the size. You know?
Oh, Mikey.
That's all right.
So we got
But you
five.
got the best hair for sure out of everybody.
No, for sure.
Me and Tallboy.
Yeah, him and Tallboy.
But we got definitely fucking them together, him and Tallboy, and then
We can go into any concert.
we got Jesse too. They're all long hair, right? And then we got Joe, our MC. He's long hair. It's like me and Seabear are the only ones with short hair. But when I'm with all the boys, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I feel so.
You're growing it.
Yeah, it's coming out. Like I'm giving it a go right now. But we got 5 riders on the team. We got Jesse. We got Seabear.
Jesse's dope. Jesse was just up watching us do shows in Canada.
Yeah, so Jesse's Canadian, and he holds it down for the Canadians up there. Tallboy's in Denver. Seabear's Vegas. And then me and Mikey. Mikey's New York, and I'm in Sacramento. So we're all from all over. And that's what's kind of cool about the team, you know, when we're all together, you know, we're all representing different places and shit, and different personalities and everything. So it's like, you know, it keeps it fun. And then we got 2 camera guys. We got a video guy, and then we got a picture guy, Chopsky and Lane. And then we got our MC, Joe Comedy. So it's like a pretty big team, actually.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it keeps a show like special because there's so many different personalities, characters on the bikes and off the bikes. Everyone's got different tricks, different styles. And then our MC, Joe just hypes up the crowd. That's our crowd hype guy. And then with
really
Mikey keeps his hands full. You know, he helps me changing tires or fucking just taking care of the team, making sure everyone's all good, and, you know, lining everything up. And yeah, it's a full team effort. You know, like when we go to these shows, we just did Nashville, and Nashville was like just a full team effort of just like, you know, making sure that we do a good job on our end. You know, and like. It definitely gets a little hectic sometimes, you know, with everyone, but it's definitely like sick. I don't know.
Yeah.
Team deal is fun. It's a lot of work.
Traveling on a tour bus with the boys is the coolest thing. I think that was like.
I love the slogan, always on tour.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's just,
The Nashville show, I was saw a bunch of video. Like the Nashville show looks super sick. The HPI show you guys just did at Jimmy's looked super sick. Like that one looked fun.
HPI is fun. Like the Nashville one was cool because we took over Broadway, and that was our release deal with the Beast.
That's what I just wanted to bring up. It's cool to see that you guys just fuck around and be yourselves, and then get such like a corporate sponsor like Monster to come in with like the Beast. They just got sponsored by Beast, so it's like. It's pretty cool to see like
what's cool
them
about
support what you guys are doing.
For sure. And their number one thing was like, whatever you guys do, don't change up. You just be yourselves. Don't, you know.
And that's the raddest part about having like partnerships and sponsors. It's like, don't sponsor someone and try to change their program. It's like you found these dudes because of who they are and what they do and what they're about. So I hate when people try to come in and change that, you know, like, oh, that's cool, but don't do this. It's like, that's how you found me.
Yeah, no,
exactly.
I love that.
We just get to exactly just be our genuine selves. Keep our riding.
So Nashville was pretty much like your opening show with Beast, right?
Yeah. And that was cool because there was, you know, all year I'm telling the team, you know, I'm like, we got this deal. I was like, I promise you, it's coming. That was my famous words all year. I was like, it's coming. And then I thought Daytona was going to be our release party, and didn't work. We didn't sign the deal, you know. And
I think it worked out better being in Nashville
for sure. The name of the Concrete Cowboys and everything, and you know, keeping the Western, you know, theme alive. You know, it worked out good, and we nailed it. You know, we fucking we went and bought a 90s limo.
Showed up with a limo.
90s limo.
The limo is so good.
Threw a Harley on top of it. Did some burnouts.
Yeah, put bull horns on it. Painted it. We bought it when it was white, and we went bought it out of this fucking junkyard for $3,000. Drove it and drove it back to Nashville. We bought it where do we buy it?
We went to Kentucky. We drove to Kentucky, I think. Yeah, right. Nashville's right next to Kentucky.
We just wanted to throw a twist in it. We were like, you know, we were sitting there having meetings, and
we were bullshitting about a limo like since we've had the bus. We were like, oh, we gotta get a limo. You know, it'd be so sick to have a limo. So sick to have a limo. And then
you guys had a limo back in the day, didn't you?
Back in the day, our buddy Blaine. Anytime we were in Vegas, he'd always pick us all up in it.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it was a lot of your
videos.
Doing
donuts in the parking lots.
A lot of your videos is what inspired us, and you know, keeps our shit going. You know, we'll get bored or get all fucked up, and we'll go start watching some videos. Like, all right, dude, how do we keep this shit alive, dude? We're trying to keep the early 2000s alive
on the bus. 20 times.
And that's the best thing. Watching it on the bus, you know, like fucking that shit's special, you know, because we're actually in the moment living it, and then fucking still watching you guys.
We
like,
were dumbasses when we were on the bus. We were like throwing bottles of piss at people.
Yeah.
Just like
That's why when I get yelled at, I'm just like, yo, guys, my bad. Gotta do it.
But yeah, that was cool. And then, you know, that was more of like a show with the team. And then going and doing indie was cool because we mix it with East Coasting, and that's a little bit more loose, you know, not show style. That's like more sideshow style, like more riders mix, more fucking. You want to close your eyes a little bit, fucking. It's loose, but that was good.
All the East Coasting crew is they're all so dope on a bike. Like I love watching those dudes.
Their street styles, like, I mean, that's when it kind of inspired me back in the day. You know, they were already sick on dirt bikes back in the day. You know, so
when I first met them, I didn't realize I used to watch them ride dirt bikes. But then when I seen them on their bikes, I was like, dude, these dudes are bad, dude. Like Sal, Reckless, like all those dudes, like Little Polly's getting dope now too, dude.
For
Like,
sure.
I've been seeing him ride a bike since he was like 13.
Yeah, and Paulie's been a part of the crew for, you know,
he grew up with all the baddest dudes.
Yeah, and he's just a nut. He's definitely the sickest one now. He's got double hand drags and just all the craziest shit.
He gives Gabe a run for his money every day.
Yeah, right.
For sure. But I love it because it's just like those guys are just, you know, we pump each other up, I feel like, a little bit, you know, and
it's always a competition.
No,
like who can do something better, so it pushes everyone hard.
For sure. We said the other day we need a team sports day so we can just fucking
East Coast versus Cowboys.
It's always a competition with those guys. But those guys are a good time. Every time we're out there on the East Coast, you know, that they show us a good time, and fucking riding with those guys is always special.
It's cool. Yeah, it's fun.